So who am I speaking with?
Brian Clark of Copyblogger.
Brian, phenomenal presentation, which was the Jedi Guide to Content Marketing, and explain to the audience your philosophy. How is content marketing sort of a Jedi hero's journey?
Yeah, so basically I take people through the hero's journey, which is the whole concept of a monomyth that goes back to time that we as human beings respond to as one of the most powerful stories. And of course, Star Wars was built line for line on the hero's journey. So I showed that content marketing can be performed this way as well if you make the prospect the hero and you become the mentor. So essentially, the prospect is Luke Skywalker and you're Obi-Wan, not Yoda. Much better to be Alec Guinness. So
He's better looking than Yoda. That's a really important point to make, that the customer is the hero and you are a hero, which is you're becoming a hero because of what the customer does. Sort of walk me through the details and give me a specific of how do I make the customer a hero?
Right, so I used a couple examples from traditional advertising that was really well done, and we know so much of it is not really well done.
So give specifics, so because the people who watch this don't know so like the 1984 commercial.
Yeah, so I used Apple, which of course is a brilliant marketing company. Their advertising always places the Mac user as the hero. Everything from the 1984 commercial where you have the woman smashing Big Brother, the representation of IBM at the time, to the Think Different campaign where Jobs is equating essentially Mac users with people like Einstein and Gandhi and so forth. Apple's success as a marketing company, I mean, they make great stuff, but they're also incredible marketers, and they do it by making people who are smart enough to be Mac fans into the hero. Then I also used the Jared from Subway campaign, where in that sense, Jared was the hero, but he's so identifiable to people with weight issues or not with weight issues. It doesn't really matter. I think we could all stand to lose a few pounds. And that campaign for Subway was incredibly profitable to the point where they tried to get rid of Jared and they had to bring him back because sales dropped. So then I then took it and said, okay, now you communicate with valuable content over time, and this is the type of story that you're telling. You're making your readers into the heroes, and so that they discover that your solutions, which you actually sell, are the way that they're going to succeed.
So let's actually step through, and you kind of answered a little bit of it right there at the tail end. How do I sort of uncover how I can help my customers in a content sense? Like, where do I begin that relationship to uncover, to set them on their journey?
Right, so you have to understand who they are and what their problems are and what their desires are. And again, that's kind of marketing 101. But if you miss the boat there, then things don't go well. And then from there, you're like, okay, so I understand who they are, what their problems are, what keeps them up at night, and now I'm going to provide content that makes them feel better, or in other words, educates them to the point that they feel enough trust and certainty that we, the brand, are offering the solution that is going to, complete their adventure, their hero's journey to success.